What's happening, y'all? So we originally released the release trainer here, which the idea behind this was to get you to learn to get your thumb out first, rotate around it, or for those of you that don't use a thumb, for you to learn certain releases, different release points, create different types of rotation. We made a sleek, smaller design that can go in a backpack, travel around, make it easy for you to just be at an event, get loose, be right there, just releasing the ball on the floor, wherever you want to, and just learn to keep it on the trainer, be soft. You're not trying to create a ton of revolutions. You're just trying to create the feel of releasing the ball properly. Well, a lot of people are trying to use it as a rev trainer, trying to create rev rate, and they're hitting up on it, and they're trying to make it spin, and it's flying off this thing. And I've had to tell you, if you're getting it to fall off of this, you're doing it wrong. So what I did was actually create, instead of the release trainer, we created a Big Boy Rev Trainer. So this one is a little bit bigger with another extra set of bearings that gives you some space to where you can actually be aggressive. You can be aggressive and you can hit this and you can try to make it spin as much as you can, and it'll stay on this trainer because you'll start it in the back and then it'll go forward a little bit and stop. Unless you go crazy and you do something ridiculous and you shove it forward. That's what we don't want to do. So let me show you the difference between the Big Boy, the Rev Trainer, and the regular little guy, the release trainer here. Let me show you the difference quick. All right, here we go. So we've got the regular release trainer here, and then we've got the Rev Trainer over here. Now this is the small version. You can see the point goes away from you. And the idea behind the regular release trainer, it's not to really create rev rate. Now when you get really good at this, you can do rev training on the small one, but most people are going to need the bigger one for rev training. This one is more for release training, to create proper spin, to be able to get your hand out of the ball cleanly, to practice getting out of it clean to where the ball is never going up and off of the release trainer. You don't want it to go up and then back onto it. You want it to stay on the release trainer and then just roll through. It should never leave the release trainer. You don't want to hit and push it forward, because then you got the opportunity of knocking it right off of it, breaking it, ended up on the wings over here and smashing it, whatever it may be. You're going to end up doing that. So you don't want to go up and forward like that, because that's what happens. It spits it out from underneath because you're going up. If it happens like that, you're doing it wrong. You don't want to do that. And especially if you have the trainer base, you don't want to put this on the base and hit up on it and make it go off of there. You can break the base, you can break everything, you can break your floor, you can do a lot of different damage. Don't do that. So we created the Big Boy. Now granted, this Big Boy is not going to fit in your trainer base, and this one's probably one that you want just on the floor anyway for better stability. You don't want it off the floor on that trainer base. This is all about trying to create rev rate. You're trying to spin it. You're trying to, again, the idea is still to keep it on the trainer, because if you do hit up on it too hard, it's going to go up and then back down and then off of it again. But this one, it takes a little bit more strength to get it to go off. This one gives you that little bit of extra space with the extra set of bearings on the back and the bigger base. It gives you that space to where you have motion where it spits it back a little bit, but it keeps it on because of the extra space, the extra bearings. So this one is all about trying to create rev rate, getting your thumb out faster, or for those of you that don't use your thumb, it's just trying to create as much rev rate this way, getting underneath it and spinning it that way. Or if you are using your thumb, it's really trying to spin it as fast as you can and create. See, even that one, I got it going up a little bit and back down, and it still stayed on the trainer. Now I can go crazy, and I could get it to go off of this, but you would have to really hit up on it to get it to fall. And even that, I hit up on it and came back down, and it still stayed on there. So that's the idea behind the Big Boy, the Rev Trainer here versus the Release Trainer. The Release Trainer is for teaching proper release, proper rotations, getting your hand to be softer, release with your thumb first, then your fingers, getting good rotation on the ball. And then you have the Big Boy, the Rev Trainer, that is meant for you to try to create revolutions, to try and spin it and get it to spin on this as fast as possible. Gives you a little bit more space, so that way you have that room and it doesn't go flying off. That was one of the complaints I saw with people on this one, was they were getting it to come off of it, and I had to explain that if it's coming off of the release trainer, you're doing the release improperly. So this one is for those of you that get it to come off of the release trainer a little bit too early, and you need a little bit more space and you're trying to create revolutions. This is a Rev Trainer for you. So I'm going to put these over in the link. I'm going to put a link in the description, and we're going to have a bunch of these available. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to do a special. Let me talk about that here in a minute. All right, so here's what we're going to do. So I'm going to have 100 of these available. And what's going to happen is they're all going to be black except one. One of them is going to be gold, and it's going to be specifically this one right here that I printed. This is the only one that I've made that is gold. It's got the signature on the back. I will actually sign the back for you. And then here's what's going to happen. For the special person that receives this gold one, you're going to get your choice of either a ball of choice, whatever ball is available at bowlerx.com, you get your choice, or I will buy you and pay for a hotel room for a night, and you can come up here and visit the Waterford Pro Shop, the BowlerX Pro Shop and Training Center in Waterford, Michigan, and you can get 2 hours of one-on-one coaching with me for free. So that'll be almost a $300 value, or you can get the bowling ball for probably about $160 value. Your choice, whichever one. So whoever gets this gold, the Big Boy, you can see it is the gold Big Boy there with the 10-Pin Doctors logo on the back. Pretty fancy, huh? Whoever gets this one in the mail, there will be a card in there that will give you instructions on how to redeem your gift. So only 100 of these available, one of these available, 99 of the black ones. If you want to get one of these, head over to 10pindoctors.com, order yours today. We'll get them shipped out. Just be patient with me. I'm out of town until next week, until Monday next week, so the 15th. As soon as I get back, I will start shipping all these out, so you probably won't get these before Christmas. Plan on the new year when these will actually get shipped out and out to you. So be patient with me, but get yours ordered because I'm only going to make 100 of these with one of the golden ones. So this will be the first one of these types of like prize giveaways and stuff through some of the stuff. When I come out with my laser design for targeting, I'm probably going to do something similar for that. Every time I do a new design of something, I'm probably going to do some type of giveaway like this. So head over to 10pindoctors.com, order yours today, and good luck to everybody. I hope you find the golden Big Boy.